Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
K-pop idols' most embarrassing wardrobe malfunctions.
Many K-pop idols have suffered from unfortunate wardrobe malfunctions while on stage, and while most of these were just funny and embarrassing moments, other incidents resulted in awful situations. Several male idols have seen their pants being ripped apart while performing on stage. One of the most famous of these incidents happened to TVXQ's Yoonho in 2017. After a powerful move, his pants got torn and his underwear became clearly visible to everyone. Despite the embarrassment, Yoonho continued his performance as if nothing happened.
I mean, what are you supposed to do? Like, stop the performance? I mean, you gotta perform. Because it's not like a solo act either. I guess I could see if you're like a solo group, maybe, you can kind of like stop or whatever. But as a unit, like as a group, like what, you cannot just, how are you gonna tell the other guys, oh, I'm stopping? Because you kind of have, you can't just stop.
While the rip in his pants grew bigger. He later commented on the incident by saying that he noticed the wardrobe malfunction as soon as it happened, but since he wanted to do well on a big stage, he just kept performing. His bandmate Changmin said that he was embarrassed for him, but Yoonho actually argued that the incident showed his passion for performing no matter what happens. A very similar incident happened to Taemin of SHINee in 2012. During the group's performance, Taemin's pants suddenly ripped, creating a big hole and exposing his underwear, but he still kept dancing despite the embarrassment.
I remember the Stray Kids in one of the challenges, the SKZ codes, when they had to choose between the two. One of the ones that was debated about is having your underwear shown at a performance.
I remember that.
Is that this was just the first of a series of similar incidents for Taemin, and it seems like his pants being ripped became a common occurrence at his concerts. He talked about this, saying that he doesn't do it on purpose and that one can never know when it'll happen next. And although K-pop idols often experience malfunctions on stage, you can wear clothes similar to theirs and not worry about it falling off thanks to Fashion Chingu. On Fashion Chingu, put together as having an U-dot forming his song His Ability. The signature move of this choreography is when Taemin puts his hand under his shirt revealing his abs, but on some occasions he showed a bit more skin than what he wanted. In one case, the move caused his shirt to be unbuttoned, revealing his entire chest, so Taemin quickly closed the shirt while smiling in embarrassment. He had a similar incident when the same move caused his shirt to be ripped off, and once again his chest was exposed. At first he didn't even notice, but then he started laughing, and he kept struggling with the shirt for the rest of the performance. Another moment that was both embarrassing and funny happened to Chen of EXO during a concert in 2015. In one of the group's performances, the members had to stand behind a paper screen while changing their clothes. However, the screen suddenly fell down, revealing the members behind. While most of the group had already changed and they were almost fully clothed, this wasn't the case for Chen, who was shirtless. He was embarrassed and tried to hide, but then he started to joke and dance along with the rest of the group while fans went crazy and other members were trying to fix the screen. In the end, Chen ran away from—
What's there to be embarrassed about? They look good. I mean, what? I don't know. Like, I understand if like they were like butt naked, okay, yeah, but they look good. It's just the chest. Like, what's there to be embarrassed about? Like for girls, if any, maybe a little more embarrassing, but for guys, I don't really see what's there to embarrass about.
From the stage to change his clothes in private, while Baekhyun kept dancing to distract the fans. While various male idols had wardrobe malfunctions, these incidents are much more common among female idols. One example is what happened to Eunjin of DIA. The group was performing at a music festival when, halfway through their performance, Eunjin's bra began sliding down inside her shirt. She tried to fix the problem, but there was nothing she could do at that moment, so she just kept dancing. Thankfully, the shirt kept her from being exposed, and Eunjin remained professional, finishing her performance without any issue. Girls' Generation Sawhyun is another idol who experienced an embarrassing wardrobe malfunction on stage during a concert in 2015. Most of her performance went as normal, but at one point the button on the back of her top broke off. She immediately noticed the—
Similar to what happened to Glorilla, I guess, in the MTV's VMAs.
problem, but she wasn't able to close the top on her own, so she continued to dance while the other members didn't even see what was happening. Only when the performance concluded she was able to ask Hwayoung for help, and they laughed about the incident together. Rosé of Blackpink also had a close call that almost resulted in her upper body being exposed. While she was performing her solo stage during a concert in Jakarta, the hook that held her top together came loose. She noticed the issue immediately and began holding the top in place to avoid exposing more skin. A dancer soon rushed to help her, and and while he was struggling to fix Rosé's outfit, she kept singing while laughing a bit. After the dancer was able to solve the problem, Rosé went on with her performance as if nothing happened, but her laughter revealed how much she was actually embarrassed by the incident. Momo of Twice suffered from a similar incident, but it was even worse for her as this time her bra was exposed. While she was performing, her top suddenly came undone from the back, and when she raised her hands while dancing, she accidentally showed her bra. Chui then noticed the problem and tried to help Momo fix her top, but without success. So Momo performed the rest of the song while holding the top with one hand behind her back. This was surely a very uncomfortable moment for her, but she showed her professionalism and danced like everything was fine.
The level of panic that goes through your mind when that happens must be insane.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
Momo isn't the only one who had her bra unwillingly exposed while performing, and another idol who had this embarrassing experience is Seungyeon of CLC. The incident happened in 2018 when she was performing on stage while wearing a light and wide shirt. While Seungyeon was dancing, the shirt suddenly got caught in her hands, and she involuntarily raised it up, completely revealing her bra underneath. Despite the unfortunate accident, Seungyeon didn't even flinch and resumed her performance as if nothing happened. Another embarrassing incident is what happened to...
Here in the States, a similar situation is with Janet Jackson when she did her Super Bowl, and in her performance, Justin Timberlake was supposed to do a reveal, but accidentally grabbed the wrong part and revealed her whole bare chest completely.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then she was blackballed from like a lot. Like we didn't see her in the public for quite some time.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I feel like here they only like showing the bra, which is it's not that big of a deal to me, at least.
For their culture, it is.
I guess, but like we're not seeing like anything that actually show like the chest or whatever. So at least so far, I don't see like anything so catastrophic that end of the world. Like Janet Jackson, that was like a legit malfunction,
To Nayeon of Twice during a concert in Japan last year.
I just think like different countries, they have like different levels of modesty. Because if you look at the fashion and runway, when celebrities want to buy off the runway looks, like in the Asian countries, they usually have it modified for modesty. So it can be the look from off the runway, but they do adjustments to it to make it more modest. Like for example, if there's a low chest line for cleavage, what they'll do is they'll put like a higher or raise it.
Okay.
Solo stage, she was wearing what looked like a very uncomfortable outfit that immediately started to cause her some problems. As soon as Nayeon started to dance, the skirt lifted, showing her shorts underneath. She quickly pulled down the skirt and kept dancing, but during her performance, the skirt just wouldn't stay in place. Because of this, Nayeon had to keep the skirt down with one hand until the end of her performance. After the incident, many fans were furious at Nayeon's stylist for choosing such a short skirt, with many pointing out that the wardrobe malfunction could have been easily avoided if they chose either a different skirt or a completely different outfit.
But I feel like, to be fair, all these malfunctions kind of falls on the stylist or whoever manufactured. If it's handmade, you just sew it better,
Suffered from an even more risky incident during a performance in 2019. She was already wearing a very revealing outfit, and while she was dancing, her wide and loose top became untied. At first, she didn't even notice, but then she accidentally raised her top with her arm, and her upper body was almost entirely exposed. After realizing what happened, Hyuna looked very embarrassed and kept performing while keeping a hand on her stomach and holding the top together to avoid another incident. Enraged netizens claim that she did this
to gain fame, notoriety, that's what we're going to say?
on purpose to get attention, but others instead praised how she handled the situation well. However, there have been some even worse wardrobe malfunctions, such as what happened to Shuhwa of Idol in 2022. While Shuhwa was dancing, one of the straps of her dress fell and exposed a private part of her body. It seems like she didn't even notice and kept dancing as normal. The fan cam was originally uploaded without censorship.
I wonder where Cookie Lit is from too as well, because how she describes like what body part, she's very careful not to bring like shame or any controversy of what she's talking about.
Yeah, she's a private part.
But as soon as the incident was noticed, the video was taken down and re-uploaded with the embarrassing moment removed. Despite the wardrobe malfunction, Shuhwa was praised for her performance, and many pointed out how much she's improved. Probably the worst wardrobe malfunction in K-pop history happened to Hwayoung of T-ara in 2012.
I think that's why it's such a big deal for Lalisa to be doing Victoria's Secret, because everyone's gonna wonder like what she's gonna wear, like what's gonna be the outfit, you know.
Was performing at a music show, and some of the members, including Hwayoung, were wearing outfits with a few see-through elements. During the performance, Hwayoung's shirt moved a bit too much, and the see-through area went over her chest, making her upper body completely visible. While the incident was very quick and could be easily missed, many netizens still noticed it, and the wardrobe malfunction became one of the most discussed topics on Korean online forums. Many netizens were enraged, and what made things even worse is that some reports argued that the performance was pre-recorded, so the incident could have been edited out. Some even tried to argue that the incident was staged and that it was done to boost the group's popularity. T-ara's agency then released a statement about the issue, explaining that the performance was live and asked people to refrain from spreading rumors, reminding that Hwayoung was 18 at the time, so she was still regarded as a minor in Korea. They also added...
Oh, yeah, that's another layer. Like, I guess I completely forgot, but a lot of these girls are minors at, when they perform. That's true, yeah.
That the incident was caused by Hwayoung's energetic dancing moves, which caused the tape holding her microphone to her underwear to come loose. The unfortunate wardrobe malfunction deeply impacted Hwayoung not only in her career, but in her personal life too. She explained
what
that...
I've seen so far is that at least they have like something they're wearing under, so it's like the chances of it completely exposed is quite low.
After the incident, her parents disowned her, and her relatives told her that she brought shame to her family. She added that her family threw her belongings in the garbage and told her to never come home again. Apparently, her mom didn't even want to talk to her, and only her twin sister Hwayoung, who was an idol herself, remained by her side. Even among netizens, the controversy went on for months and was described as the worst live accident in years in the South Korean entertainment industry.
It's not like she was shooting OnlyFans.
But it's a cultural thing. That's why you have to understand.
Yeah, but to like disown because of an accident while performing, that's just ridiculous.
It's an accident.
Yeah, exactly. It's an accident. She didn't like do it on purpose. Wow, that's wild.
Guys, we want to know your thoughts. Let us know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord. And as always, share as much kindness as possible.